Dream looking a bit tired after that game, to be honest.
Yeah.
True makes these Terrans really tired, in fact. He makes them run across the map. The counter harass is on all the time.
True making sad faces in the chat about that game. These guys are clearly really close. We'll see how this map goes. A big map, a bit of a surprising pick for Dream. But we'll see how he plays it.
That chat between these two guys is so entertaining.
Yeah. I can't stop staring at it.
Yeah. True versus Dream here, game number 3, Iron Fortress.
SK텔레콤 T1 드림 조종혁 vs 레드 픽셀즈 트루 방태수.
Down here in the bottom right in the red, our Terran player getting a pretty good spawn here, in fact. It's Dream.
He said his fingers were feeling strange, and he said he thinks he's going to lose in the chat right before this started. You guys saw that on screen. To the top right in purple, it's True.
I mean, at the same time, True in the chat earlier on was like, oh, there's no way I can win this. And Dream's like, oh, you know, just get lucky like you did in the first game.
Yeah.
The trash talk is real between these two guys who are obviously close friends.
Yeah. It's pretty fun to see that. Oh.
This guy is saying,
we got to get married next year.
Whenever I see you, I get excited. And yeah, get married next year. There was some other stuff there, and this girl is very happy.
She's like going to open her phone and mark the exact date on the calendar. Like, well, it's been a year, so I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's been like 363 days, and he asked me to dinner in 2 days. I don't know. Counting days for relationships in Korea is like a really big thing.
Oh yeah.
And every guy who ends up dating a Korean girl out here finds this out the first time when, like, on the 100th day that you didn't know it was the 100th day, you don't do anything about it, and the girl's upset and you can't figure out why. And this will always happen to every guy in Korea
she won't
once.
Tell you.
But hopefully not you if you're listening.
Yeah.
Make sure
not
that you know.
You, guy in the chat.
Make sure you know it's 100 days, and then 300 days, and then I don't know. It doesn't go that long for me.
Wow.
So
you're like, I don't know what comes after that, actually. Just to be totally straight with you guys.
I think 500 maybe. 1,000 might be like, if you haven't got married yet, you guys have probably been dating since like high school or something, and you're still not ready yet. 2,000. I don't know if girls do that after marriage. I really don't know how that goes.
Maybe. Is it like when you get married, do the anniversaries just stop? They're like, oh yeah, we're done. You know, no more day anniversaries at least. Just like wedding anniversary and stuff.
Well, she knows she's got him then. Like, I mean, she doesn't need to.
She's trapped him now.
He can't escape, and I think at that point she's probably hoping that she lives every day with him as if it's the 100th day. And that's why they got married.
Hope. Yeah. Marriage timings as well for different cultures, very different. I know in China it's like, it could be like 6 months or something, and that's really late. You know, you should be married by then or something like that. Whereas in America, couples go like 5 years plus, and they're just totally fine.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just different cultures, different ways of doing things.
Yeah, but as you know, in Korean culture, jumping the Reaper up and down is very traditional.
Oh yeah, of course. This is the traditional Reaper jump.
Yeah, the traditional Reaper dance. It's the mating dance to the drone. The drone shows its interest by making an extractor in front of him. Now, if the Reaper likes it, he will shoot it 2 times before the cancel. But if he's not interested,
getting close. He shot it once. He's teasing her.
Nope. The timing window is past now.
They're not meant to be.
Yeah,
it's really unfortunate.
If he hits the Zerglings instead, it means he's not interested.
Yeah.
So, poor drone. She knew that.
Went for that early cancel. back to work trying to distract from her depression.
Yeah.
Sad life.
Sad life, you know. We'll revisit.
Just drone things.
We'll revisit that drone later. In fact, I'm going to select it, so we'll know. I'll follow this throughout this game.
Let's see where it is in about 5-10 minutes.
I don't want to
still alive.
I don't want to name it because there's always a possibility it'll die, and that'd be really sad.
Oh, what? This is the same thing with Terraform, where you actually can't put an Overlord in that spot.
Yeah, there's just barely enough vision with the ramp if you're on the edge of it.
But I don't think that was at the natural, though. So it's... Oh, maybe it was.
Well, let me check.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Well,
just barely.
Sad jerks.
Yeah. Just sad things this game.
Baneling Nest coming in earlier than other games. Could just be for safety. You know, we do have an armory as well as a bunch of Hellions coming in here. He's going to have that medevac on the way too. Looks like it's going to be a pretty fast Hellbat rush here.
Really, really quick. I think it's just trying to counter the two-base Mito play that we're seeing consistently here. He's already scouted that that's probably going to be the case. He's had these Hellions in this Reaper over here for a while. 2 more Hellions rallied out behind this, and you know it's just going to be a few Marines. He's got 6 Marines currently. Well, let's see if our drone friend from before
will she survive the battle?
Yeah. This might be a really trying time for her.
You still got her selected.
I got her selected. All right, Queen, a lot of energy actually. Does not want to lose that. Hellbat transformation complete here. 2 Banelings, very, very late, but they are morphing in a safe location at least. But he's going to want more than 2 of those. Surrounds 1 Hellbat.
Coming in from behind, trying to get the surrounds, but look at that little ball there being healed up by the medevac. He really needs those Banelings to come through.
And they don't get good hits. The Hellbat's in a great spot here, hitting those lings on the ramp. And, you know, the heals are good. And that should actually possibly just end the game.
Drone is running away, man.
Yep.
Desperately trying to morph some Banelings here to deal with this. Queen is going to go down. He's making 2 Queens at a time. The reinforcements are coming in from Dream at this time.
Yeah. These Banelings morphing in such a bad spot, but he's so desperate. Uh-oh. That drone dangerously close, man. It's the one on the right side of that diamond. She's fighting.
Oh, this is just doing way too much damage. Fighting with the drones here. There's a fantastic pickup from Dream, saving all of his Marines from the 2 Banelings that survived.
Oh, he thought he could pick that up. Now he can.
Oh, look at this. He's got the Viking in there even.
Yeah. This is insane. By the way, the drone survived with 14 hit points. Now up to 17, still alive, still kicking. This is again just too much damage. There were too many reinforcements. No Banelings. In fact, surprisingly, no Banelings. The reason why he doesn't have Banelings is because, you know, if he has to move those Zerglings aside to make them, and if he does that, then the Hellbat's just going to keep pushing and kill him anyways. 1 of 3 drones at the natural to survive, though. Just continuing that storyline from before. That's
drone
pretty
is still
crazy.
Alive. Yeah, he had the Baneling Nest in time, but he just didn't morph the Banelings in time. I think he didn't know the push was coming at that moment. Like, at that very moment. If he had even just 4 Banelings there, and he did get the surround at the same time, he would have had a much better chance. You know, he would have saved a lot of his Queens. Maybe they focused down the medevac, take away that healing, take away the pickup power, and...
Yeah, that pickup power, it's really important to note. That pickup power, man.
It's the power up. You gotta get at the armory.
So one of the most powerful spells in the game, man. It's called Load. It's really good.
Yeah.
A Baneling counterattack here, as long as it's defended, will be the end of this game. But you know what? He doesn't know this is coming. He has no bunkers. He has no idea. This is a super all-in move.
Oh, man.
Slow Banelings, but... Oh, the hit's good? No, not good enough.
Yeah, really good split here from Dream. Trying to get a good hit on the SCVs now. Only going to get 3 of them, and this will be totally cleaned up. Drew does have some more reinforcements here.
Yeah, he's super all-in. He's got 30 more lings on the way. He's keeping his drone count down at 25 on 2 base. Not even enough to saturate both those bases fully. It's enough to make infinity lings with all your injects, but it's not going to be enough. And the Viking join this fleet again. The Viking, such a hero in that last battle. Comes at second wave, but just 3 bands is all he needs to break through.
There you go.
But with Stim and enough SCVs here, he's going to lose a lot of them.
Nice targeting on the Banelings here. Getting some decent hits, but look at this drop. There's nothing to stop it.
Yeah, he can't defend at home. That's the bigger problem at this point. 2 Widowmines even in this drop. GG.
Well, at least the drone survived.
Yeah, Dream taking that one pretty flawlessly there, I have to say. Just that micro in that battle was not. I don't know. It just wasn't. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't prepared. Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. I mean, the Banelings were late. There were only 2 of them, and with like, how can you build a house with no tools? Like, how can you build a defense with no Banelings? It was just something that was likely never to work because he didn't have what he needed. And even with perfect rounds on those Hellions, Hellbats love perfect rounds. Like, oh, I'll just kill all of them then.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna take a 3-minute break. When we come back, game number 4.